What's up? What's going on, YouTube? It's Nate, your vintage roller, here with you today on a wonderful Friday evening, and it is unboxing day. And shout out to Jameson for my evening libations, and huge shout out and thank you again to Long at Oak City Skate Shop in Raleigh. Dude is always on point. He's awesome and always there to help people out. Before I get into this, I want to say thank you to a buddy of mine here in Knoxville, Caleb Sarton, for hooking me up with these carbon-free teams. I got to skate them a little bit the other day and definitely decided that I like them. They're very light, they're comfortable, but they do take a lot to get used to breaking wise. With the lower cuff and the way that this cuff is designed, it's not a full cuff, so it doesn't give you a solid support like most of you guys would be used to. So it's something to get used to. Push pressure points on the ankles, and there's a lot of people that don't like that. Me, I discovered if I loosen them up a little bit and skate them ever so loosen, not to the point where it's flopping around like a pair of flip-flops on your feet, but just loose enough to where still gives you a little bit of support, but it allows your ankles to bend and breathe. They work out well, so I'm really looking forward to skating them a little more and breaking them in a good bit and see what goes from there. But today is unboxing, and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So let's do this. But no, so this is my birthday present from my family, my wife and my dad, my grandma, who were able to come together and allowed me the fundage to get this amazing box right here that I'm really excited to see. That's right. I got me a set of Widows. I got me the Remz HR 2.5s. Really excited about these. I've been a long time fan of Remz, just never really broke down and got a set to skate until these came out, and I was reading up on them and hearing what people had to say about them, especially once they just got released and Joe Zink and them dropped their information on them. So let's get into them. This box is really cool. Can't wait to maybe pin it on the wall or something like that. Let's see, we got new t-shirt. Always love t-shirts. That's awesome. I did offer some custom red backslide plates. Granted, everybody's doing the same thing, black and red, but it works for me because my favorite teams are black and red. So go Dogs! By the way, let's hope that this is a good season for us again. All right. So I'm just gonna start with the boots first. These are a lot heavier than the boots that I'm used to skating right now. My Sebas, my 7s are all a lot lighter than this boot right here, and that's just from picking it up. Like, the weight difference in these is incredible, but that's because this boot is designed a lot different. So the HR in this stands for high resilience, if you guys don't know. They are an all black boot, but the main thing about these that are different than the other ones, especially my CJs that I'm skating, is it's not an integrated liner like the carbons are, where it's an all-in-one boot. The integrated liner, the boot, and the liner are all put together. These wonderful boots right here are designed to be able to be skated with or without a cuff. A lot of people don't realize that you can take the cuff out of these and still be able to skate them. The cuff is also trimmable, so you can put the classic Remz V cut in them. Overall, the look of this boot is gorgeous. The black on black looks very nice. There is, everybody loves the spider on the back because it does look really cool. So, and it's got a classic hard shell. So for those of you that like your hurricane slides, welcome back to that world. This boot is amazing. I'm really excited to be able to put them together and skate them. I'm going to go ahead and pull my liners out so I can take a look at the liners and show you guys the liners. Unlike other skates, these do have a Velcro cuff strap instead of a ratchet strap, which a lot of people are used to, just like this guy. I am not used to Velcro straps, so this is going to be an adventure into the unknown for me because I've only ever skated Remz for about 15 minutes in my entire life. And in those 15 minutes, I, at the time, was a diehard Shima fan, and I was riding the Shima 1s, and that was back when AP was just starting to ride for rims. So, yeah, they weren't very comfortable to me then. But my feet have changed, and I have changed. So let's see. It's a nice looking liner here. It's got a neoprene toe box, so for those of you that have wider feet, it's going to be able to stretch out and give your toes a little bit more room. It's got a good firm tongue, so when you do happen to kick a shin or kick a rail or something like that on accident, well, you got a little bit of protection there. Laces here. There is a lace spot right here that acts as a 45-degree strap. I don't know how many people actually know that that's exactly what this is for. So if you want to pull your liner to your foot a little bit tighter when you lace up, this is for you. This little strap right here. It's on both sides. Run your laces through and cinch them down. Your shock absorber with these do come in the heel. There's a little pouch for them so you can ride them with or without shock absorbers. Always remember that, the more comfortable your foot is, the longer you're probably going to skate. The liner is not as stiff as the MyFit liners that I have in my Romans. That's kind of odd to me that the liner's not that stiff. But that also goes back to the way that the boot itself is designed, so you don't have to have the cuff on it. So it's going to be very interesting to tinker around with these and see how it feels with and without the cuff. So yeah, it's got a good size sole and negative. And then a lot of guys are having to drill out their sole plates with Dremels in order to be able to fit 60, 65 millimeter wheels. This is pre-done for you, which is a nice thing that's done. So that's always helpful. Now, these skates do come with the standard Sunshine Distribution Featherlight 3, which is a good frame. Never say anything negative about ground control. I started skating custom frames with ground controls in the Gen 1s, continued with them with the Gen 2s, and then also with the murder blocks. So I have loved ground control forever. And sorry for looking down here. It's just I've got two different things that I'm looking at, so I try to make contact with both. All right. So yeah, it's a Featherlight 3 frame. Everybody knows them. Most everybody has skated them or know people that have skated them. But it does come with very nice looking 64 millimeter Remedies wheels that do have the widow on them. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Ground control with their, little bits of things here and there with the sickle bolts and stuff like that have definitely advanced the world of frame technology as they've come along. I am excited to hopefully be able to pick up a pair and skate a pair of their new metal frames when they get released. They are very exciting to me since they do look a lot like the original Gen 1, Gen 2 frames that I love so much and that I still skate to this day. It's getting really hard to find 6mm axles, so if anybody's got any laying around that fit razors, leave me a link and leave me a comment in the description. Let me know if you're willing to, send them my way, because I would definitely appreciate it, because I'm going through those 6mm axles pretty quick, and 8mm axles don't really fit in them. So let me know. But that's that for the unboxing, guys. The next time you see me skating, I will probably be skating these. I'm gonna take a little bit of time and put them on, see how they fit, see how they feel before I actually do any type of skating in them. I want to make sure that they do fit right before I start to destroy them, because everybody knows that we buy our skates to destroy them. Yes, they're going to look nice for a little bit, but we ultimately buy them to destroy them and tear them apart. So again, thank you to Long out at Oak City. I appreciate you being able to help me out with these and get these and add them to my collection. I am now 3 or 4 skates away from completing my collection of skates that I've had and or skates that I want. So if anybody knows where I can find some King 55s by K2 that aren't in bad condition, let me know. And the Shima ones are just going to have to be a pipe dream, because I'm not paying like $150, $200 for a set of beat up Shimas, despite the sentimental value. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, and I should have some videos going up in the next, hopefully, day from skating the carbon free teams and my initial thoughts on those after I skated them, and then hopefully, and within the next couple days, I'll have some details, go into the details on these skates here, weights and everything else like that after I get them assembled and put together, and do a comparison on weights compared to these, my 7s, and my CJs. I may even actually throw in the carbon teams with that, just for good measure, because everybody knows about Colts and Genesis now, so there's not really much there, but there are lots of questions around the teams, because I was looking and I kept seeing questions for them all over. So hey, maybe I can answer some of those for you guys. But as always, if you like what you see, subscribe, hit the bell, so whenever I do drop content, you get notified of it. And then, give me a like, give me a dislike, tell me what you like, what you didn't like. And as always, y'all, peace, love, and rollerblades.